Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Now Westbrook. Pass to Harden. The floater. And the layup is good. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
To the paint. Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Jam that one home. Here's Harden. Shoots over Bridges. Nice shot by Harden.
You see, in pick-and-roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
Now here's Harden. Buries it from three. Harden's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Giddey missing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. 2 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar misses. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Here's Harden. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's 9 points for James Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Miami moving it around. Outside Tatum. They need this. The rebound, Celtics.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Murray from outside. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Pass to Harden. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Giddey. No made baskets yet. And again, no good by Miami.
And that's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Westbrook outside. 1:22 left in the opening quarter. And the layup is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. It's deflected.
And this team is better when Murray is engaged defensively. And that was a big-time block.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Robinson. Back to Harden. Screen by Robinson. Wing shot on the way. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 13.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Back to Westbrook. And stolen by Murray. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Screen by Robinson. It's tipped. Tatum from long range. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Heat trail by 8. And Doris, very disciplined are the Celtics at the defensive end of the floor.
And BA, they do something that great defensive teams do. They limit their fouls. They don't gamble for steals. They try to give up 1 contested shot. At the rim, it's all about verticality. The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Pass to Westbrook. And there's a pick. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Man, a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Stolen by Vassell. They're running. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Harden misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And Murray, no good on that one. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Well, the aggressive play on the interior paying off for Russell Westbrook right now. He is always able to score on the inside. The explosive hops makes it easier.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Tatum attacking. Robinson with the block. Westbrook left side. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Heat trailed by 8. Here's Murray. No good there.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stat for the Celtics?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
What's up? Free throw off the mark from Harden. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Giddey. Here he goes. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, you expect him to want to pass it, so Josh Giddey understanding I've got to be a threat to score.
Hardaway from outside.
2 minutes.
And here's Porter. Sarr pulls it in. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
One of the great NBA players, one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Strus with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Boston leading by 10. Here's Harden. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And here's Porter outside. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And Harden with the slam.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands. Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Right side, Harden. Porter pulls it in. Heat trail by 10. Up top, Giddey. 6 points for him. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Off target at the rim. Celtics lead by 10.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look. Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Miami, trailing by 13. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Murray with it. He shoots it. Davis knocks it loose.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Heat trail by 13. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
Pass to Davis. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. EA, back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Davis. Again, the miss by Boston.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Davis. Clock at 6. Back to Westbrook. Boston needs to get off a shot here to stop the drought. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Tatum. Boston pulls it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And there's a 3-second violation. Heat trailed by 5. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Davis misses.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
To the inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The kick to Tatum. There's the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Down low. Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Celtics lead by 4. To the middle. Off with the layup.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Russell, still without a bucket. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Vassell from the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Heat on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Abdul-Jabbar. Missed inside. Left side, Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
The Heat, 31.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Harden. Pass to Russell. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Over Bridges. Harden can't hit. Heat trail by 6. Here's Nance. No good with a layup. The 3 is up. And that one's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got 24.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
It's good. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Allie, thank you. A nice shot by Tatum.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Sara screen. And it's Kitty with a rebound. Heat trailed by 8. Murray with it. He's picked up by Vassell.
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
Outside Harden. Sara screen. From the top of the key. Russell. Great positioning on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Stolen by Sara. Now Harden. Drives to the hoop. Banks it home. Big shot. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
From deep three-point land. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, he jammed it.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Russell deciding where to go with it. The 3 is off. Heat trailed by 6. Outside Murray. .143 left to play in the 4th. Giddey outside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Goes back up. Another chance. Vassell there for the rebound. Boston leading by 6. And we've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Harden. Oh, the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside Bridges. On the wing, Tatum. For 3. Davis pulls it down.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. And he makes both free throws. .52 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Murray. Now Giddey.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within single digits. And that's good as he hits both shots. Harden. Oh! Gets his zone!
Showing some power. Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Stolen by Davis. Shoots a 3. Murray pulls it down. And so it's Boston with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.